What's up, investors? Welcome to Money Talk, the number one news source and the one information source for everything and anything regarding the stock market, the financial world, and more specifically, NETLIST. Today, guys, we got a special video on NETLIST where I'm going to be breaking down and explaining the number one upcoming catalyst for this company on Friday and why I believe this is going to send the company to the moon. I'm expecting at least 20% gains. And we'll see how it goes, but I believe that this is going to be absolutely great for the company on Friday. We're going to be talking about some misconception as to why people think that it's not going to be as big and why I believe this is actually going to be massive for the company. And on top of that, guys, we also have somebody who actually attended the court for NETLIST versus Samsung case, and we're going to be reading some things that he had to say regarding the court environment and what they were trying to do before court and etc. But guys, before we get to that, if you're watching this video on anything other than the YouTube app, there's going to be a button up there that says open app, go to app. I want you guys to press on that. It will take you directly to the YouTube app on your device. It will take you out of this weird template, whether you're in Google Chrome or Safari browser, and it'll make the video a whole lot more pleasing to your eyes. So now that you've done that, let's get this video on NETLIST started. But guys, before we get to the nitty gritty and the details of this Friday and why this is going to be huge for NETLIST, just a quick update that we have now extended the discounted version of our Money Talk Trade Alert program to the month of December. That's right, guys. That's right. We did it. You asked for it. You got it. We've added now 20 more spots to the 50% discounted version of our Trade Alert program. For those that don't know what the Trade Alert program entails, these are my trade alerts throughout the month. Now, I don't trade all the stocks that I discuss on this channel, so don't think that whatever stock I'm talking about on this channel are the stocks that I'm buying. Okay, a lot of stocks that I discuss don't make it to the trailer program, and that's a common misconception amongst investors. Now, on my trailers, guys, there is a 10% monthly profits guaranteed on all closed positions. That means if a position hits our stop loss and it closes and it's at negative, that's a 10%, and then another position that we have open hits our price target and it's up 30%, then we do 30% minus 10%, which gives us an aggregate of 20%. Now, I make more than 2 trades, guys, and this 10%, I make around 5 to 10 trades depending on how the month is going, all right, depending on what the stock market is looking like. Now, on top of that, guys, we also do it's also important to point out that this 10% is on what I'm aiming for, and I'm aiming for upwards of 20 to 50% per position, all right, per position, guys, okay? So expect a whole lot of green, and in fact, in the past month, we're up over 60%. Our portfolio is up over 60% in a month. Crazy, right? I know. And on top of that, guys, we also have a $20 a month lottery, 1 out of 20 chances. Now, these 20 spots, guys, 7 spots have already flown off the shelf since the beginning of this month, leaving 13 spots remaining. So make sure you guys check that out. Now, if you miss out on the $20 version, which is the discounted version, the $30 version is still up, okay, guys? And that one has unlimited spots for as many people as want to join, but it's kind of for the people that are kind of late to the party, okay? So make sure you guys get that, check that out. My trade alerts have been on fire. I mean, guys, nobody's offering 10% profits guaranteed other than me, and that just goes to show how confident I am in my trade alerts. So now let's get talking about NETLIST and what the hell's going on with NETLIST. Well, NETLIST is battling Samsung, a battle that's already somewhat done, with NETLIST becoming the winner of the two, right, guys, regarding their IP. Now, on Friday is a very important day because information comes out regarding, okay, well, Samsung has lost, all right? Samsung was taking advantage of NETLIST IP, but how much do they owe NETLIST? How much is this settlement money going to be, right, guys? That is the main question that is being answered on Friday. Now, however, to me, let me explain to you guys why that does not matter. Okay, that does not matter at all, because the truth is, guys, the market is ran on sentiment. All right, the market is ran on sentiment, and the market is ran on investors' emotions. All right, guys, and as we know, people sell before they ask questions. They also buy before they ask questions. So just there being a headline as NETLIST awarded, I don't know, let's say $5 million, all right? I know a lot of people are talking about $2.5 million, which is for one contract, but that's only for one contract, guys, okay? And these guys are known to have multiple contracts together that Samsung, I'm in space, guys. I'm in space. This is not a green screen behind me. My bad. That was just a glitch in the matrix that you guys saw. Anyways, right? So they do have a couple of contracts. So let's just say 5 million, right? People aren't necessarily going to do calculations. I'm like, oh, 5 million. Well, that should just bring up the stock price 10 cents and 10%, maybe 5%. No, they're not doing that. They're seeing the headlines of NETLIST winning. NETLIST, a smaller company proportionally compared to Samsung, winning a legal battle against Samsung, the powerhouse that Samsung has become now, right? And they're like, oh my god, this stock is gonna go crazy, right, guys? And they're going to go buy, which is going to cause the stock to go up. Now, are we going to see a sharp decline after all the hype buying? Absolutely, as we do with everything, all right, guys. And I think that the market is is oftentimes very irrational, right, and is not accurate at all, right? So, and as good investors and as good traders, it's our job to kind of take care of and take advantage of these inefficiencies in the market, right? Because like I said, right, people sell before they ask questions and people buy before they ask questions. So when something is going up, people are like, buy, send it to the moon. If this stock is probably worth, let's say, $10, people are like, buy, $15, $20, $30, right? That's what happens. Now, on the other hand, when a stock is on a downtrend, people are like, sell. This stock is probably worth $2. Nope. Sell, short, sell. Send it to 2 cents. All right, guys. And as good traders, like I was saying, it's our job to see the 2 cents and be like, dude, these people are going to realize next week what they've done. And they're going to be like, hey, it wasn't even that bad. So then they're going to jump back on it, right, guys? So for us, it's important to do that before the crowd. Oh my god, I keep moving my camera for some reason, right, guys? So with that being said, that's what I think is going to happen, and that's why I believe it's going to happen. Not because of the NETLIST isn't going to go up because of the huge settlement they're going to win from Samsung, and also, right, Samsung, it's more going to be kind of the sentiment and that, yeah, we won, we got the dub, right? We got the W, right, guys? It's a W. We got the W, which is also going to build momentum for them going into the Google case, right? Now, as we know, the Google case is going to be massive, right? And they could be awarded up to a high of $20 billion for their IP, considering Google has been stealing their IP for like 12 years now or something like that, right? Even longer, I think 18 years. I think the first time they mentioned it was in 2002 or something, if I'm right. Maybe I'm getting my numbers wrong, guys. I do a lot of research on a lot of different companies, okay? So let's not hold me accountable for that 18 years or 12 years what I just said. Okay, so then today I was going through the Yahoo Finance, right, for NETLIST, and a very nice gentleman wrote that he was at the court yesterday, right? And this is what he had to say. He said, I was at the court yesterday. Here are some of my thoughts. Before the jury was led into courtroom, the attorneys argued over whether Samsung's emails would be admitted as evidence. Samsung attorneys said that the emails were not relevant and might negatively influence the jury. They said that they agreed Samsung breached the contract, but how they breached the contract should not be included as evidence, which makes no sense. Which is like, dude, what? I mean, these attorneys, man, these attorneys are weasels, all right? And they're not weasels, but they're very competitive and they don't care about justice. They just care about their side winning. So let's continue reading. He says, Samsung said the jury is there to determine damages, not what the Samsung executives were thinking. I was surprised that NETLIST didn't have the Sheesby in court. I don't know who Sheesby is, unfortunately. Maybe I don't know. Jason Lowe was from NETLIST team up to defend NETLIST desire to have particular email included as evidence. He said that the email is important not to show intent, but to show the manner in which the contract was breached. Lowe used the analogy of a car accident. He said that there was accident and the jury would need to know how the accident happened. It was if the car was doing 5 miles per hour or 60 miles per hour was relevant. It would help the jury understand, but he would take some time to consider whether to include any Samsung emails. Okay, so after the exchange, they allowed the jurors into the room. At first, most jurors were seemed disheveled and not professional. They did not carry themselves with authority or confidence. The judge, which is funny, right? They did not carry themselves with authority or confidence. That sounds funny. Like, what do you expect them to come in like? Yeah, here to solve this case, guys. Let's go. Who's here? Like, they're not in a stadium, man. Anyways, so the judge asked whether any of them owned Samsung products. Many did, and whether that would influence their decision. He asked them about biases and put together scenarios to challenge their views. As the judge began questioning them on their employment and family, it became clear that the jury was well educated and quite professional. All right, guys. So with that being said, we are in good hands. All right, we are in good hands, and I believe that NETLIST is going to do very well this Friday. Now, with that being said, this is not financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. All right. Now, am I saying that to dodge responsibility? No. But it's important for me to point that out so you guys understand that, look, one YouTube video is not enough for you to go and invest your money. And maybe I'm not even investing, right? Maybe I'm not even investing in NETLIST. Maybe I'm not even buying any NETLIST shares yet, right? Which is where that Trader Alert program comes into play, all right, guys? Which that Trader Alert program, which has been on fire, comes to play, where you guys realize, oh, he is buying NETLIST, so it's looking good. Or, he hasn't posted anything on NETLIST, so maybe he's just saying stuff. Right, guys? With that being said, well, I'm not just saying stuff, I'm saying my opinions. But sometimes my opinions aren't worth me putting them as trades, right, guys? They're just my opinions. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more updates. I'm going to post a video on Friday regarding what is happening and how much money NETLIST has actually won and how this is going to affect the stock further more. With that being said, thank you for watching, guys. Money Talk.